Alright, y'all. Here's another video on Jenjoju. Okay? Here's another video on Jenjoju. See how in the last few videos you became intrigued and you're ready to reset everything in my life? You're ready to give me my wish because you realize I'm a theologian. Okay? Which basically means master scholar of the Bible and other religions. It doesn't just mean master scholar of the Bible. If you only study the Bible, you don't know thy enemy, so you don't know where the enemy's attacks are. You got to study all religions there, prospect. Okay? You got to study every last fucking. And I'm not talking prospect and biker world, gang world, whatever. I'm saying these people that are getting their theology license, their ordained reverend, they don't know shit about Satanism, yet they claim to be a master scholar. Okay? There's two principles, key principles in Church of Satan. If they burn you, warn them once. If they do it again, destroy them. And don't be stupid. Okay? In other words, it's saying don't kill anybody, don't break the laws, don't do this, don't do that, that you know is wrong by God. Okay? The devil has to answer to God. Okay? It's a backplay on Christianity. Basically, Church of Satan is not wicked, it's not evil. It's a backplay on Christianity. Learn the learn the religion and learn it right. Okay. Now the other thing that I want to mention is that Wicca. What are its key principles? Do unto others as you would want them to do unto you. Any harm none, do what ye will. Any harm not of yourself, do what ye will. Okay. The second part of that rule is the one that I break. Harm not of yourself, do what ye will. I've got harm no other person. I don't have harm not of yourself down. That's why I don't identify as a wicked. Okay? Paganism even has its own fucking principles. The karmic law of three. Okay? Necromancy has its own principles. Have an appreciation for the dead so you have appreciation for life. Okay? Middle Eastern mysticism says you do not target the blood of innocents or your blood shall be spilled upon the land. Okay? I mean, Shintoism. Hold yourself on the back burner. Reserve yourself so that way you can preserve your life. Basically, the concept of Shintoism, Buddhist. Okay? Same thing, Shintoism, Buddhist. One just is Japanese and one is, I believe, Buddhists are like Chinese? I think are Chinese. Okay? I think is where it stems from because so many different Asian cultures are Buddhists. White men are Buddhists. White women are Buddhists. Okay, so it's hard to backdate the origin, but I think the origin comes from like China or Korea or something like that. Okay, um, comes somewhere from over in Asia. These are simple guidelines to live by. If you're colluded against, it is not your fucking fault. Falls back on the colluders and the liars. Holy Bible and all religions tell you to tell the fucking truth. It does not say to say this or that just because you get tempted to say this or that. It revolves around the fucking speaking of the truth. Okay? Learn the religions, learn them right. I've always lived upright and honorable. Unless I'm fucking colluded against and conspired against. Magic the Gathering set conspiracy. Card name collusion. Rainbow Freddy, and I'm the pinup for Force of Will, and Rainbow Freddy, Chandra Nalar, and then Innocent Blood, and it's my picture, and they've got my blood on their hands. And then card copyrighted murder, where it's extracting my soul from my body. Card is the exact pinup of me. Okay? I used to think Magic the Gathering was a fucking military strategy training tool. No, it ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking collusion of wicked and evil. I've changed my perspective on Magic the Gathering. Fucked up game. All it does is teach people how to do wrong things. Teaches people how to fucking be enemies of one another and all kinds of dirty shit in that game. Final Fantasy, a better game. More honorable. AD War is the most honorable. You're not killing off your opponent's character. No, you're fucking trying to either jack their character on your side to get them to do your will, which is good, to win. For the greater good, you're trying to get them to do your will for the greater good, which is winning the game. Okay? And it has a fair mechanic system where the characters aren't burning when they're in battle. They're changing sides. So they're changing their perspective on belief. So you're constantly trading 5 for 1, 1 for 6, 7 for 2, okay, until you hit your 15 characters. First person to have 15 characters on their board any time in the game wins the game. That means your opponent could go into barter trade and their total is 30 and your total is 31. They jack all your characters. They got 7, you got 8. Or they got 8, you got 7. Your total is 31, their total is 30. Bink, they win the game based on going into barter trade. It doesn't have a combat system, it has a barter trade system. And yes, the game does have glitches because it's meant for fucking people my age, people with my disability. It's meant for us. It ain't meant for fucking adults and shit. It's meant for people with mental retardation and shit. And I got mental retardation. I've got Down syndrome, water on the brain, brain damage, brain hemorrhaging, autism, Tourette syndrome. It's meant for people like me to play it with other people like me. Okay, and the tournaments are age bracketed 14 and under, 18 and under. No, I'm sorry, 14 and under, 17 and under, 18 and up. Okay, so I age bracket 3 different groups of tournaments. That's why I want the game in my possession because I'll keep everything wholly pure and clean with that game. Look, I could very easily throw some slanted ass artwork on these cards, proving that I'm holy and pure. This is the most artwork. Okay, this is the most indecent artwork. Okay? And it's not even indecent. It shows that the dragons love each other. Okay, they form a heart, to form a bond. It's not nudity. It's not disgusting. It's showing that one loves the other. Showing that the other one is willing to do anything for the other one. Okay? That's what that card represents. Now, look at the rest of these. You see any fucking artwork on any of these? No. Okay? I'll show you. No artwork, it's character. No artwork, it's a sin. Okay? Not artwork is a sin. No, it's a sin card that there's no artwork on. Okay? Turn of event. Once again, no artwork. Okay? And then we got, and even in these cards, okay? The golden cards, okay? Which there are 2 in this deck, as there are 2 in every prophecy deck. Okay? Got this. Look. Very, very computer generated artwork. I created the artwork using Microsoft Paint. Okay? Same thing with that one. Okay? And they're the exact same picture. One is red and black. The other one is black and gold. Okay? That's the difference between my card game and all the others. People now trying to create tarot decks that don't have fucking pictures and shit. That's why I wrote all rights motherfucking reserved on this fucking game. Okay, when I was making the video and on the game, I made it all rights reserved. Something that I can present before the judge for a lawsuit and say, look, this was my idea. Okay, so if they want to fucking collude against the game, I'll just start out from scratch again, and I'll create another game where I ain't gonna be colluded, where I ain't gonna get hurt and shit. Okay, if it's not worth it, I won't do it. If it's worth it, I'll do it. If it's the right thing for the honest reason, I'll do it. If it's not beneficial for me, I'm not gonna do it. Money is not everything. Even if it is billions and billions of dollars, you guys seem to forget that a dollar bill is just a piece of paper with a dead president on it that people put so much faith in. What happens when the economy crashes and your $1 bill is like worth negative 2 cents and you got to build up 10 $1 bills to make it worth a penny? What then? Now your greed turned to nothing. Okay, that's why for the love of money is the sin, not the desire to legally make a living. No, the greed, the love of money. That's the sin. Even when I do get that money, dude, I'm putting it into nonprofits. I'll keep a portion for myself so that I can live, but the majority of it going towards nonprofits and shit. I only need about $4,000 a month to survive. That puts me in a house with my husband. Then I'm paying for the house, okay? Because I want to own like a $200,000 home, split level with daylight rambler or duplex, something like that. Okay, where I'm gonna go, honey. Look, we can purchase this. We can do it now, and we can have a family, and we can live together. We can. You got your own room. I got my own room. Like we prefer. You have autism. I have autism. We don't like touching each other. We don't like touching nobody. But we can say I love you and go like this in the air, and we can act like we're hugging each other, showing each other platonic love. Okay, we're sister sister. So of course it's going to be platonic love, but when we're out in public, we're going, "Oh, this is so gross. We got to hold each other's hand." Okay, and then my sister going, "Get over here right now. I'm your dog. Get over here. You're in danger. Get in the fucking house right now. I'm gonna spank your ass. Now I got to go deal with something." Then she takes a break. "Hey, why don't you come around here?" Boom, Maria Brink with the bridge deck. Boom, Jennifer Banko with the knife, and Maria Brink, boom, with the gun, with Taylor Momsen's gun. Then we flip it to Grandma Banko, and ain't nobody searching Grandma Banko's home. We could do it with Mary Banko, Mark Banko. They're both police officers. Okay, so yeah, they can handle my predators that are colluding and shit, and the people that want to get close to me and shit. And I'm making friends thinking that they're decent. My sister's like, "No, that's a fucked up person. Get your ass in the house right now. I'm gonna fucking beat your ass with a belt. Get in there right now. I gotta go handle something." "Hey, honey, want to come home with me?" So my sister lures him behind. Boom! Jennifer Banko with a bridge deck nose with brass knuckles. It's a kill, and then we call it Mary Banko and Mark Banko. Yep, the body's here. It was colluded, and they were trying to lure the youngest daughter, Marilyn Banko, into a fucking another trap. Go take care of this and make sure nobody sees it. Okay. So then Cop Mafia gets in play to protect me and Jennifer and all of us. Feel me?